Hey guys, I'm back here at 5-Star Tuning in South Carolina, and behind me is a very special truck because these guys over here are trying to figure out how much power is possible to produce with basically a stock 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6 twin turbo. They think at the crank it could produce about 720 horsepower. How is this possible? Well, there's Josh over there. Hey Josh.
How's it going?
He's actually flashing the truck right now, and let me explain what they've done to it. And let me show you the numbers on the dyno right now. The beast is coming in, but it basically looks like a standard F-150. Nothing much special. Actually, nothing really special about it from the outside. This is a very important question because a lot of you guys have asked us, well, you're increasing power on these trucks, but is it reliable? Is it durable? Well, the guys here at 5-Star are also asking this question, and this is the test vehicle for it. And to be very precise, basically the engine and the internals and the block are all stock. It's also running stock turbochargers from Ford. But what's different is the fuel system. They've upgraded the fuel pumps. You could see the pump under the hood is the XDI brand new unit, and it works with E85 ethanol fuel. When you use E85, you're basically boosting your octane level, so you're reducing possibility of engine knock, and you can adjust the timing, and you can make crazy power doing this. Of course, this also has a Banks air intake system, Mishimoto intercooler, and a customized exhaust system with high flow cats. Here's one of the dyno charts that 5-Star Tuning already published. Peak horsepower 603.6. That's to the wheels at 5,550 RPM. That's pretty crazy. That translates to around 720 horsepower at the crank. And they're up to no good because the maximum torque is 666. 666. Yikes. That's massive torque at the wheels. We're gonna do another run to see if we can reproduce these numbers. Yeah, I know you're probably saying, wait a minute, that's too much power. What about the transmission, the drive shafts, the transfer case, the differential? Well, that's a whole different story. The purpose of this episode right here is to find out what the engine is capable of. How are you gonna put it to the ground in this sleeper truck? That's its official name. That's a whole different video. This is uncharted territory. Nobody has pushed the 3.5 liter EcoBoost quite this far. Over 600 horsepower at the wheels, and E85 ethanol fuel is at the center of this because it allows you to make those higher power numbers. But you gotta be very careful. You cannot just put E85 in any F-150 if it's not properly set up for it. This truck from the factory was capable of E15, basically 15% ethanol. But of course the guys here updated the fuel pumps and they updated the custom software to handle that. Alright, let's check out the results. We did 3 dyno polls and I have results for 2 of them, some of the better ones up here. So check this out. One of them did almost 592 horsepower to the wheels guys, and the other one was 588. So if you average that out, that's around 590 horsepower to the wheels. Torque is really impressive. Look at this, at around 3,500 RPM, you're peaking at 650 pound-feet of torque to the wheels. That's why Josh can barely keep this rubber on the truck, because he's constantly spinning the tires. And here's the peak horsepower. Look how the two runs are very consistent. Around 5,700 RPM, the top horsepower is right there. Where do we go from here? Well, I'll have to come back here to 5-star tuning to figure out exactly where the limit of durability is on this engine. Alright, here's a little bit of validation here at the track. This 600 horsepower to the wheels Ford F-150 did a 3.97 0 to 60 and about a 7.64 eighth of a mile. I'm impressed. Under 4 seconds, pickup truck, 4-wheel drive. Oh! And go back to TFLtruck.com for more news, views, and real-world truck reviews, also drag strip reviews. A project like this is never done. Just later that day, Josh went back to another drag strip and ran a 1/4 mile in 11.64 seconds at 116.4 miles per hour. Pretty impressive.